Hello guys, now we are going to discuss about parasympathetic drugs. Okay, these parasympathetic drugs are divided into two. Okay, so the first one is anti-parasympathetic. Anti-parasympathetic means they are anti, means against the parasympathetic. That means they will decrease the function of parasympathetic system. Okay, they are also known as anti-cholinergic, means anti-cholinergic. In parasympathetic system we have acetylcholine. Okay, acetylcholine, we already discussed about this in our physiology video number 8 in that playlist. Okay, so the second drugs are parasympathomimetics, means they mimics the parasympathetic system. Okay, that means they increase the function of parasympathetic system. Okay, they are also known as Cholino mimetics. What? Cholino mimetics. All right, so now let's discuss about the drugs of anti-parasympathetic system. Okay, so their drugs are like, number one is atropine. Okay, number two is scopolamine. Okay, this is also known as hyoscine. Okay, scopolamine. Now the third one is basically benztropine. Okay, the fourth one is trihexyphenidyl. Okay, number fifth is oxybutynine. Okay, this is oxybutynine. The sixth one is dicyclomine. Okay, the seventh one is glycopyrrolate, and the eighth one is ipratropium bromide. What? Ipratropium. Okay, ipratropium bromide is the full name of this drug, ipratropium. Okay, now let's discuss about parasympathomimetics. Okay, so in this they are further divided into two parts. Okay, so basically they increase the function of parasympathetic system. Okay, so they are divided into two parts. The first one are direct muscarinic agonist, means they will directly activate. See, they will directly increase the acetylcholine between the synapse. Okay, as we already discussed, that I just want to tell you, although we already discussed about this, but still I want to tell you. Okay, this is your target organ. Okay, here in acetylcholine, and here also acetylcholine. Okay, in parasympathetic system we only have acetylcholine. All right, so directly muscarinic agonists are those that directly increase, okay, this acetylcholine. Okay, so they will directly increase acetylcholine. But see, and the second type from this are indirect muscarinic agonist. Okay, so see here in this acetylcholine. Okay, so between this synapse, this is synapse. Okay, so in this synapse there is one enzyme. Okay, you know what enzyme is there? That enzyme is acetylcholinesterase. Okay, so these drugs, this indirect muscarinic agonist, okay, they actually does what? They will block this enzyme acetylcholinesterase. Okay, do you know what is the function of this acetylcholinesterase? This eats, okay, this basically eats acetylcholine. Okay, so see, this acetylcholinesterase will eat acetylcholine, so obviously it will do what? This acetylcholinesterase, this will decrease. What it will decrease? It will decrease acetylcholine. Okay, it will decrease the acetylcholine in synapse. But in parasympathetic we need more acetylcholine. Okay, we are discussing about agonist, means activators, so we need more acetylcholine, so we block this receptor by indirect muscarinic agonists. Okay, this is for your better understanding. All right, now let's discuss about their drugs. Okay, so direct muscarinic agonist, they directly increase acetylcholine, okay, in the synapse. So their examples are basically bithanecol, carba, carbacol, this is CRBA, carbacol. Okay, methacholine, okay, and pilocarpine, okay, pilocarpine. Now, this indirect muscarinic agonist, as we already discussed, they do what? They block acetylcholinesterase, that enzyme. Okay. In this also, there are basically of two types. Okay, like one are those drugs that blocks acetylcholinesterase. Okay, and the another one are those things that destroy this enzyme. Okay, they destroy acetylcholinesterase. Okay, so they basically destroyed acetylcholinesterase. They are basically like organophosphates. Okay, so that destroyed acetylcholinesterase are organophosphates. Just write like organophosphates. You know those pesticides. You know, usually the farmers committed suicide by eating them. Okay, these organophosphates. Okay, and in this also destroyed acetylcholinesterase. Write one point. See, there is one drug known as pyralidoxime. Okay, pyralidoxime. This regenerates. This drug have the capability of regenerate acetylcholinesterase. Okay, and what we will see in these organophosphates when someone eat these organophosphates, okay, as poison like pesticides and all, what will happen in parasympathetic system? The secretions will increase. You will see like the person is sweating. Okay, he urinates in his own clothes. Okay, so these are the common symptoms of this. Now, the main thing here is those drugs that block acetylcholinesterase. Okay, so those drugs are, let's discuss about those drugs. So the number one is that blocks acetylcholinesterase are, number one is basically neostigmine, okay, or this is also known as proserine, PROSERINE, proserine. Okay, number two is pyridostigmine. Number three is physiostigmine. Number four is rivastigmine. Okay, number five is donepezil. Okay, number six is galantamine. Okay, and number seven is enrophonium. Okay, so these are those drugs that block acetylcholinesterase and that destroyed acetylcholinesterase. They are organophosphates. Okay, and what we give in their treatment is usually pralidoxamine. Okay, oxime. They regenerate acetylcholinesterase. Okay, what is the function of acetylcholinesterase? Usually acetylcholinesterase, this decreases acetylcholine, okay, in synapse. That's all from this part. Okay, so in next video we will discuss about these drugs, okay, in little bit detail. Okay, thank you.